Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rasan427. Actually, today, what we're talking about is Gunther and Randy Orton set up for Bash in Berlin. Now, with Gunther actually picking up the victory over Damian Priest with the help of actually Finn Balor, which was a pretty decent match. I mean, the first half was pretty boring to me, but that ending really picked it up. But Finn Balor actually turned on Damian Priest, so now we're actually looking for a new challenger. I kind of thought maybe they were doing a rematch. I thought they were going to go with Seth Rollins, to be completely honest. I just wasn't thinking Randy Orton. But with what happened at King of the Ring, which I don't know if that was done on purpose or not, that's up in the air, but Randy Orton's shoulders wasn't on the mat. So it was kind of like, I thought they were going to do a rematch or something like that at the next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank or something like that. But now they're actually doing a rematch since, you know, technically Randy Orton really didn't lose. And Randy Orton actually should have gotten another shot, but they said it was a referee's decision. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. But it's referee's decision, and they just made it final. But Randy Orton actually came and said, I'm challenging you for the championship. And that's just what we're going to get. Now, I do not believe Gunther is losing at all. I believe Gunther is going to win. But this is very interesting. I think it'll be a great match. That first match was great. I thought it was fantastic to me personally. I thought it was a great match. But with Randy Orton going over to Raw, I thought there was a chance we could get. Now, we still could get at Bad Blood, Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. We still could get that. But I'm starting to think not, to be completely honest. Now, this is a roadblock to get Gunther to the next pay-per-view just so he can maybe face Seth Rollins at Bad Blood, or at Survivor Series he could face Seth Rollins, or at the Royal Rumble he could face up. Because I think that's the match that people wanted at SummerSlam. But this is something they can actually get to there. Now it doesn't really make sense because Randy Orton's on SmackDown, but he said he talked to Triple H and everything like that, and Randy Orton got the actual match. And you know, everybody's talking about, will Randy Orton win more titles just because I believe he's a 14 or 15 time world champion. Should he beat Ric Flair's record so you can do that? And they were talking about that at the beginning of the year at the Royal Rumble, like, will Randy Orton win the championship and win another world championship? But I think it'd be great for Gunther. I think this is the great first match. It's not something I expected. I was thinking of people in Raw. Randy Orton's on SmackDown, so I didn't really think about him. But they called back to that King of the Ring moment of Randy Orton not actually losing, which I think was great. Just to tie that up, wrap that up, and so you can't really say, well, you know, Gunther never really won it, because it's like, well, Gunther gave him the shot for the championship, and so that's wrapped up and everything like that. And I definitely believe that this would be a great match for Gunther. I think that this could. I'm hesitant on. I gotta see who Cody's fighting, because Cody's definitely gonna be. I gotta see who Cody's fighting, because this will probably, I'm assuming, this be the main event. Because they gave Drew the main event, or to be honest, that shouldn't have been the main event, especially with that type of ending. But because Drew was in his hometown, because you want to leave it up to the air, like, will Drew actually pick up the victory? So you put it in his home country, or his home country, whatever you call it. But this would be in Gunther's home country, so I'm really assuming that he's going to get the main event, and Randy Orton and Gunther will be the main event. Who does Cody's face? I have no idea on that actual side and stuff like that. But yeah, I can't wait till this pay-per-view actually happens. It's afternoon pay-per-view as well, so that's great. I really love that as well. But yeah, this is going to be a great match. Gunther is somebody who I didn't really care for at first. Like, his first half of the Intercontinental Championship reign, I didn't really care for. I was like, this dude's okay. WrestleMania 39 is what really turned me on Gunther, because that match was the match of the year of last year to me. Fantastic match. I thought it was out of every match. I love Cody, love Sami Zayn, but that Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus was the match. I'm actually might just watch that once I actually go in the house. But that was just a fantastic match. That's when I was like, wow, this guy Gunther really is that good. And to be honest, his other matches didn't really impress me. Because and the criticism with Gunther is that he does a bunch of chops. He's kind of generic, which I understand that. But once you really get into him and once you see his actual talent, you're like, man, this guy's good. Even with that SummerSlam match, I didn't think it was all that great, to be completely honest. But it's like going into it, you kind of knew that. And I remember people sitting next to me when I was in the stadium, they were like, this match really is it, which it wasn't. The last 5 minutes were great. The rest of that match, no. It was just a lot of standing, and I feel like the dynamic between, now Damian Priest was the babyface, they did share him, but I just feel like the dynamic between them just wasn't there, because Damian Priest is not full on the babyface, and Damian Priest is just not on that level, to be completely honest. Like, I feel like if that was anybody else in the ring, people have been more engaged and more into it. Because to be honest, that Bayley and Nia Jax match, I didn't care for at all. But I would probably put the Bayley and Nia Jax match over the Gunther Damian Priest match. I would probably say the Gunther Damian Priest match is probably the worst match on that card, to be completely honest. Because I feel like Bayley and Nia Jax still had something throughout the match, even though nobody cared about that match. When I was there, nobody cared about that match. But I feel like they actually did something in the match. But that one, it was just an absolute no for just me personally. It was just absolute no. But yeah, this would be an absolutely fantastic match. Can't wait to actually watch this match. I don't think there's no chance that Randy Orton is actually winning. I think that Gunther will have a lengthy title reign. I predict he's losing that in Mania. I can see Sami Zayn doing it, but then it's like, do you do that at back-to-back Manias? But I don't know who will challenge at Mania. But there's definitely a lot of challenges. You could do Jey Uso matches. He's on Raw. I guess you could add in the SmackDown guys. I mean, they're doing it already. But Seth Rollins is a match people really want to see. You got the CM Punk match, maybe. Another Drew McIntyre match. We still haven't gotten that. A lot of people thought that was going to be the SummerSlam match that we were actually going to get. Because people really thought that Damian Priest was going to lose before. I thought he was losing that Money in the Bank. Because I was just like, you know what? But then they're really against short title reigns with this era. Unless it's the Women's Tag Team Championships. They don't give a crap about that. Or even, the Tag Team Championships, they have pretty nice long time. Unless you're the Women's Tag Team Championships, you're not having a short reign. So all that month-to-month pay-per-views, if somebody not holding it for at least 4 or 5 months, they're not holding it. And that's something with this Triple H. I'm just like every title reign doesn't need to be long. And I'm all for me personally, I'm all for longer title reigns. I want longer title reigns, but that doesn't have to be for every single body. Like, everybody doesn't have to hold it for 240 days, 200 this day. Even Logan Paul, like, it probably would have been better for SmackDown if he lost the title at Mania. It probably would have. Now he has taken some losses, so giving him that win at Mania was great for him. But it's like, it probably would have been better off if he just lost that championship, because he literally, I mean, maybe some people feel he brought prestige to it, but he really did. But this is not a Logan Paul video. This is about Gunther, Randy Orton, and I'm super, super excited about it. Can't wait for it. But yeah, tell me all your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think there's a chance that Randy Orton is actually coming out on top, winning the World Heavyweight Championship? I don't think there's really a chance at all, to me personally. I don't think it's a chance. I think Gunther is walking out. I think Gunther is holding this at least until WrestleMania next year. That's just my personal opinion, my prediction on it. But tell me your thoughts, all your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.